Finally, the update notice is here. The skill of all the secondary awakening monsters can be found in the in-game notice. So let's take a look to see which one is worth it, because farming one will take forever. First off, the Inugamis. We saw Rook in the previous dev note and he seems pretty fun to team up with 2 other allies to attack the enemy. Gonna be crazy in guild battle. The water one. Let's see. Team up with another ally to attack an enemy. The number of allies you attack together increase up to 3 according to your defense. Okay, we need to find out how much defense exactly for 3 allies to team up with. Skill 3 now have increased attack power. Why? He's a defense type unit. Give him increased defense. Isn't that obvious? So that he can always attack with 3 other allies, because he can boost his own defense. Isn't that common sense, guys? I don't understand this. He was never a damage dealer. Now you give him a skill that scales according to his defense, but you can't give him defense buff. Come to us. Hello? Right off the bat, I can't understand. Come on, man. If you have to farm 4 months for a unit, make it worth it and make it so that the unit makes sense. I'm already complaining, I'm so sorry. I really don't want to complain about new content, but that is just funny. The Win 1 default attack now decrease defense with a 100% chance to activate. Not bad. The second skill now do damage according to his defense. Makes sense. Previously it didn't. His skill 3 description is the same. Huh. Man, usually you use skill 2 to strip immunity and shield or whatever. It's not meant to one-shot something. So I don't think the damage is too relevant. But getting defense scaling is good. And also the default attack now scale with defense. So see, a defensive unit, everything scale with defense. Look at the water one. Why do you give him attack buff? Oh my god. Bella now can decrease attack bar with default attack. Good for support unit. Very good for all dungeons. Skill 2 now recover attack bar if you attack the enemy with no beneficial effect. Usually you don't use C's at all on unit with no beneficial effect. It helps him in dungeon when his AI is not as good, but Bella AI in dungeon is perfect. He will only seize when there is beneficial effect. So he will not use it at all. Does it change his AI? For himself to get more attack bar? I'm not sure. Skill 3 is the same. Rumor has it that he will get revived, but it seems that there's no revive for Bella, so he will not enter the Guild War defense meta as an Eladriel replacement. I would say it doesn't make him crazy. It definitely makes him better, but not like crazy. The Dog 1 default attack is the same, just that the harmful effect rate is now increased to 80% chance. As I mentioned in the previous video, it gets maxed out and then you get another layer of skill up on top of it, so it may become 100%. The team up skill, damage increased 20% for each harmful effect on the enemy. That is a lot more damage, and the guy who gets pulled together will do more damage as well. Oh my god, this boy might be doing some insane damage. That is a lot more damage, and this kind of multipliers is insane already. Attack the enemy wounds to leave branding effect for 2 turn, damage increased by 50% for each harmful effect on the enemy. For each! The dark one, or the dark and the fire one, seems so fun. The support unit of the family, the water wind light one. I don't really think it's gonna be too crazy, but the dark and the fire one seems really fun. Fire Warbear default attack now do more damage when counter attacking. Ooh, he self-buff counter attack, so he'll do even more damage when he counter attack. In the original form, he doesn't get extra provoke chance in skill up, so I don't think he will, but sounds amazing. His skill 2 now has a chance to provoke as well, so he has 2 AoE provoke, but the skill 2 is a skill that do damage, so it can glance, but the skill 3 is a raw, is a taunt buff kind of thing. So This kid makes sense. He's a HP unit that do damage according to HP. He has self-provoke and he do more damage when he counter attack. Wow, solid fire tank if you ask me. As you can see in the default attack of the water and the fire one, it will reduce attack bar with an 85% chance, but the wind one straight up get a 100% chance to reduce enemy attack bar. Huh, favoritism right there. If you look at the dark and the light one, same thing. But why does the wind one get a 100% chance to reduce enemy attack bar? Huh, interesting. Never mind. The wind one doesn't get the HP buff thingy like the water one. Oh man! But the defense buff now is 3 turn, not 2 turn anymore. Alright, that's not so bad. But I was looking forward to the HP buff. Clean shot get no change. What? Clean shot doesn't get changed. Why? So the biggest thing that he has is the 100% chance to reduce enemy attack bar and the 3 turn defense buff. Is it because Ramagos was already so good that they couldn't change to make him too OP? I feel that. I feel he get nothing. Right? It feels like he gets nothing. I thought clean shot is gonna be something crazy. But no. At least give him like self-healing in clean shot. Then you don't have to put vampire on this guy. You can put like violent or I don't know, triple energy. Crouch of the light one now give healing over time, right? Recover your HP by 15% each turn for 2 turns. It's like healing over time. It's like whatever. The skill 3 changed completely. It used to do damage according to enemy max HP. I'm reading from the website and consume 10% of his own HP. Now it's entirely different. Drop your HP to low amount, charge toward the enemy, inflict damage that proportionate to the HP you consume. How much? Wait a minute? Does it? So he will lose, let's say he will lose like 80% HP and then he can one-shot something? And it's not pure damage, right? Inflict damage that is proportionate to HP. Which means it's not pure damage. Like Ramagos. So he must be on Vampire so that he can heal back. Or else it's gonna be stupid. The Dark one, this one is the one I'm excited about. For the Dark one, his second skill now reduce attack bar by 15%. Not really crazy. The skill 2 is not amazing. The skill 3 become a passive. It used to be a single target nuke that get a lot of crit rate. Now, overall he'll get more crit rate. Which means his AoE can now stun and attack bar reduce and decrease attack power. But only 50% chance. So you should be on despair to make it so that you stun all the time. Sounds like a TOA thing. Because he reduced attack bar, AoE stun, attack break, attack bar reduction. Sounds like a good TOA unit. It might be a good 4-star siege defense unit because AoE control. Overall, I think the fire one has a lot of potential. Ramagons get like no change, very disappointing. And the dark one might be good for siege defense. Fire Fairy, default attack now can stun with 60% chance, very nice. The second skill now has a chance to stun with each arrow. This one didn't exist in the original form. If both arrows hit the same target, guaranteed a stun, which means ignore resistance. In a 4v4 situation, this is very hard to achieve. In a 3v3, maybe. Skill 3 become AoE strip. Each attack has 20% chance to remove beneficial effect. And speed debuff. Okay. If you put the spell on her, she can strip into speed debuff into stun. But you should go violent with this girl because her default attack has so much stun chance. Okay, so a control machine, a fire control machine. Actually not bad. Surprise. Very good control machine right here. The water one. Default attack freeze. No chance. Straight up freeze. Nice. Nice. Oh boy. The purify skill is really good because it is a 2-turn cooldown skill that cleanse. Now increase attack bar. Not bad. Skill 3 get no change. Put the enemy to sleep for 2 turns. That's it. No change, I think. The wind one is interesting. It can stun, but if enemy is immune to stun, reduce attack bar. to 0. Oh my god. Very good for bosses. And Fire Monkey is a multi-hit, so very good chance to reduce enemy attack bar to 0. Whew. This is crazy. Second skill is Purify. Same, nothing changed. Skill 3 become a passive. Inflicting damage is increased by 30% for each harmful effect on the enemy. Is she meant to be a damage dealer now? She has one skill to do damage. And the second skill with attack power. So she can be on speed attack or speed damage attack. And she'll be a damage dealer. The default attack can stun very consistently. 60% chance, 3 hits. And if they are immune to stun, if they have immunity, they are technically, if enemy has immunity, they technically immune to stun. But you can't reduce attack power when there's immunity. So this thing is only working against Fire Monkey, yeah? The light one we touched on before. 2 cleansing skill on a short cooldown is really good. And she can be built on speed HP to utilize her healing. And a stun machine being a light unit. The dark one, default attack is strong, so the 2 arrows will not stun on their own, but if they hit the same target, they will stun. Each arrow can strip. Still in a 4v4 situation, it's not easy to land 2 arrows on the same unit because it's random. But both arrows can strip with 80% chance. I can feel that with skill up it will be 100. So she can strip 2 target or strip 1 target and then stun it. I would say it's not bad. Strip into stun is always good. In a guild battle situation, it's much easier to pull this off, right? Skill 3, put glancing and silence for 3 turns. Not the most amazing thing. I don't like glancing. Silence is nice, but I don't like glancing. The skill 3 is suddenly so underwhelming compared to the skill 2. Skill 2 is great. She is also a control machine with stun, strip, and silence. Like the fire one is also a control machine. So all fairy sounds promising compared to the Inugami family. Fairy sound more promising. All of these are usable. Last family, Pixie, the fire one. This one can do crazy damage. Crazy damage. The default attack now has a chance to land continuous damage. Skill 2 get no change. Inflict continuous damage for 3 turns. I think it should inflict 2 now, but it gets no change. Skill 3, the original text say the inflicted damage increased by 50% for each continuous damage effect. So is it better or is it the same or is it worse? I don't understand. I thought this unit is gonna become like the best fire damage dealer in the game, but inflict damage that is equivalent to its continuous damage. Why? If the continuous damage is doing crazy damage, it will do that much damage. If the continuous damage is doing shit damage, it will do shit damage. I don't understand. If it's on boss, then you can do some insane damage on bosses because continuous damage on boss is insane. Maybe she became a PvE equivalent only unit? I don't know. Not too crazy. I will not make this. The water one, skill 2 now will have armor break for 2 turns. Oh my god. Wow. Not bad. Skill 3 now have block beneficial effect. Not the most amazing thing if you don't strip like Rahul, right? But the major thing about the water Pixie is the AoE armor break. Nobody need an extra AoE armor break, honestly. You have Lure, you have Galleon, you have Mantura, you have Gemini, you have so many things already. So I wouldn't work 4 months towards an AoE armor breaker. Nah, the wind one will now absorb attack bar and stuff. Not the most amazing thing because her skill 3 doesn't get changed and the extra attack bar just make her a little bit better. Not like groundbreaking, just a little bit better. So I would invest time in this unit as well. The light one, skill 2 now can remove target 1 beneficial effect, only 1. And inflict continuous damage, which is irrelevant. If you inflict stun, then yeah, that would be pretty good. But inflict continuous damage after stripping is like whatever, you know? Her revive became better. All revive unit skill will be ready to use. It's like Cracker, reset cooldown. Okay, now this is another thing. But the dead ally only revive with 15% HP. That is like, that's good for Perna or Theomas because they can't be killed immediately if their cooldown is reset. Right? She revived another ally with 30% chance. Okay, she might be okay in Labyrinth. And if you really need a reviver. But the HP, 15% is not a lot. 15% is nothing. Oh, the Dark One skill 2 become pretty interesting. Attack all enemies, slow debuff, increase skill cooldown by 1 turn. 1 turn is risky. It's like a budget Zyros kind of thing. But okay. That's not bad. You can use it to reset the entire enemy team and then kill it without worrying about their passive. 1 turn, so you cannot have any mistake in between. It must be killed immediately. If enemy violent proc, they escape this effect. They have their skill back up immediately too. Skill 3, ooh. Skill 3 is not bad. Attack enemy 3 times, having each attack to increase the cooldown by 1 turn, so you can full reset a unit for guild battle to deal with Theo Perna. She can kill them immediately with skill 3. You reset with the first hit and the second and third hit will take care of the unit. Maybe on a damage bill. Yeah, maybe. The runes, the re-apps, and the grindstone will be out, so we'll be farming ancient will runes soon, very soon. More slot for your grindstone, which is pretty great, and you get more chance to refresh your DupeNet 5 shop every month, which is awesome because my refreshes have been trash. I haven't bought a single thing from the shop because it's just trash. No violent, no will for me at all. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you disappointed? Like me, like Jew Bagel, or every other person on Reddit? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video as soon as possible. Bye!